Hey guys, so I'm selling a pretty awesome pink gold peach shirt. If you'd like to purchase one, check the link in the description. But hurry, they're only available until August 1st, and these are pre-orders. They'll be shipped to you after August 1st, so if you want one, pick one up today.
Today, we're going to cover some classic Super Mario Galaxy and find which stars are the least painless to complete.
Number 10.
So, this star is pretty cool. It's titled Painting the Planet Yellow. This is probably the tiniest galaxy in the game now that I think about it, but yeah, the goal is to turn all the blue platforms yellow by running over them. If you run over these platforms a second time, they'll become blue again, forcing you to run back over since the goal is obviously to make everything yellow. There's also a sentry beam, moving electric fences, and spiky platforms getting in your way. While I may have made this star sound difficult, it really isn't. All these obstacles move in predictable patterns, making them easy to avoid, plus everything moves slowly. The beams from sentry beam might hit you if you aren't careful, but that's really the only danger. If you aren't used to the gravity yet, Flip Switch Galaxy will help you adjust. Since this galaxy is so tiny, it's very easy to long jump half the stage to get to the switches faster and more efficiently. Once you flip all the switches yellow, the world becomes green and you can bounce on the sentry's head to spring up to your star. Now this is a pretty fun one to complete, there's no doubt about it, it's just that the difficulty doesn't really exist.
Number 9.
This might sound crazy, but one of the motion-controlled stars from Loop-de-Loop Galaxy is on our list. Yeah, that's right. Nintendo did get motion controls right a couple times on the Wii. The goal was to ride a manta ray across a path of water, but you can only do so by tilting the Wii Remote left and right and pushing A to accelerate. The water is a bit wavy, but honestly, the stage layout is very basic and tame, which makes for an easy time. None of the turns are sharp. Even the jumps you'll go off are simple, seeing as the water afterwards is just a straight path. I love how at the end, the star is on top of the first place podium, even though that doesn't make sense since I was the only person on the course. Whatever, it doesn't matter that much. It's a nice subtle gap. The only somewhat difficult part about this track is that you can fall off and there's one turn around the end that's kind of sharp to make, but honestly, it's not that hard to get through, unless you're one of those people that just can't adjust the motion controls. In that case, I'm sorry, I guess.
Number 8.
So this is the Grand Star Rescue. Now, I know this is technically the tutorial level, so it's supposed to be easy, but you do get a star at the end, so don't tell me this doesn't count, because it does. So anyway, you start and the game is like, hey you, remember Mario 64? Well, chase some bunnies because this is the sequel! You aren't fooling us, Nintendo. All you have to do is walk towards them to catch them. The bunnies even tell you where you can find the next bunny, and so on. Hand-holding at its finest. Then Waifu Lina appears, and she gives you some Luma so you can become a spin guy, and then you're sent to a planet to learn about star chips. Now, don't get me wrong, I like the star because it does show you the basics of the game really well, but since they just straight up tell you what to do, it makes everything really easy to get through. So you make your launch star, then you gotta kill some Goombas. Since they are just Goombas, this step is easy peasy. Also, do some of the Goombas look really freaking weird? Or is that just me? I think space screwed up their body. And after that, you'll kill a big Goomba. And just in case you didn't know the key opened up the pipe, the Luma will make sure you know to go down the pipe. Just in case, you know? Approaching the final room, you'll step over yellow switches to make them blue. There's some obstacles, but they don't really obtrude your path, so it takes no time to finish. These electric things may look deadly, but just run on the sides of them and you can still hit the switches no problem. And after that, you get the star. Again, this is the tutorial level, so I expected it to be straightforward, and that's perfectly okay.
Number 7.
Usually when people say that they have a rocky road ahead, it means that what they're about to go through will be hard and grueling. There's a star called Rocky Road in this game, but it doesn't at all lead us to believe that the saying applies here. The goal is to basically run across some moving platforms with holes in them. Some of these holes are pretty big, but honestly it's really easy to avoid falling. The conveyor belts do move moderately fast, so you will have to either jump or long jump across. Even if you miscalculate a jump, all you have to do is spin jump yourself back to safety and you'll probably be just fine. This is another one of those really fun yet painless galaxies. Since you can see all the obstacles ahead of you really early on, you can clearly see where you need to be ahead of time, and you can do this quickly since you'll be prepared. After all the conveyor belt sections, you climb up a cake and grab your star. The experience is quite enjoyable and overall just really chill.
Number 6.
And now we're at the Hurry Scurry Galaxy, completing a star called Shrinking Satellite. Basically, there's these platforms that when you step on them, they disappear after a couple seconds. The beginning of this star introduces perfectly how the platforms work. Now, unless you're really bad at controlling Mario, these platforms are very simple to get across. The hitboxes are pretty large too. You can stand on them until they've basically almost disappeared. So after this warm-up section, you'll take a launch star to a planet that's covered in these platforms. Some notes appear, and the goal is to grab them all. You can honestly take your time walking across to make sure you don't miss grabbing these notes, or you can breeze through it like I do for fun. Once you grab them all, the star appears and it's all yours for keeps. This star is so easy that even after grabbing all the notes, I enjoy stepping on all the platforms I missed before just for the heck of it. This galaxy is very fun, but it's also easy due to the fact that the platforms are only deceptively challenging. You can stand on them for a while before you actually fall through.
Number 5.
Oh yes, the Gusty Garden Galaxy. So luscious, so juicy, so gorgeous. I love this place. So if you want the Golden Chomp, here's how you get them. You grab some flowers and fly through the air. This is one of those things in the game that isn't meant to be difficult or anything. You're just there to chill and have a good old time. After that, you'll step on piranha plants and these root things grow from underneath. Swinging to the top of one of the roots will give you the rainbow star, conveniently placed since that's exactly what you need. That is of course considering that you've grabbed all the huge question mark coins, which you do need to do for the star to appear. Anyway, after taking the launch star, simply run forward, bob your head to that rockin' tune, find the Golden Chomp at the end, and ram your body through him. After that, you got yourself a nice, tasty star. Compared to the other stars I've mentioned earlier, there's really no danger lurking around you that you need to worry about. The only thing that can hurt you are the piranha plants, but even then, you can kill them with a jump or a spin attack.
Number 4.
If I ever heard of a star that can be defined as completely nonchalant, Polestar Path from Space Junk Galaxy is the one. What makes this one so simple is that there's almost nothing to worry about, aside from spiders at the end which you could just walk around, and very slow moving amps near the beginning. All you really do is pull Mario around using the Polestars, and listen to the soothing music. This galaxy will actually make you want to go to space for real due to its peaceful atmosphere and relaxing design. At the end, you break open some crystal things and save the toads. Then another toad flies his mushroom ship down to you, and he'll make a launch star so you can fly over to the final section. Here you just have to collect 5 silver stars. The catch is that you can't see the ground until you walk near it, and while that may sound hard, it really isn't. Simply long jumping to the stars for the most part will get you across safely, or you can just slowly walk across and you'll have more than enough time to make any jumps you need to make. It's very simple and to the point. There's a bit of traveling to do for this star, but the adventure from beginning to end is quite marvelous.
Number 3.
Oh yes, a purple coin star has cracked a spot on an easy top 10 list. The purple coin omelet in Good Aid Galaxy defines hand-holding and linearity. Never have I seen a purple coin challenge so freaking simple. I'm not gonna lie, it kinda bothers me. Like, why did they make it so that half the coins are in a simple line and the other half you collect automatically? Yeah, that's right. You collect purple coins while you're on a launch star heading to another planet. But how many, you might be asking? There's 60. 60 out of 100. So get this. You get 60 purple coins practically for free with no effort, and the other 40 are all in lines and placed at the highest convenience. I do realize that this is supposed to be one of the first purple coin stars you do, so it's gonna be trouble-free. But holy crap, man. At the very least, they could have added a time limit or something to make it harder, but I guess not.
Number 2.
The title of this next star is Passing the Swim Test. However, that's not what you do at all. Not even close. The actual goal is to talk to the big penguin. He says he wants some golden shell. Then you jump into the water, snag it away from some kid penguin, bring that to the big penguin, and then you get your reward. That's right. You get a star in this game by flat out stealing it from someone else. A kid, nonetheless. The only challenge to this star is finding the penguin with the shell, but the fact that it's gold makes it stick out, and he can be found with a group of his friends. Man, that's even worse. I mean, I just wrecked this kid in front of his peers. How embarrassing. Mario is abusive to penguins. And now, the number one easiest Super Mario Galaxy star is... This one is titled Luigi on the Roof, and yes, it's as easy as it sounds. As you enter Good Aid Galaxy, you see your target, and if you know how to play this game, you can access Luigi in a matter of seconds. That's not even an exaggeration. Look, you just side flip, wall jump off the panels of the roof, and do a spin jump. Just doing this will get you right to Luigi, and there's your star. Easy as pie. But hey, maybe you can't do this trick for some odd reason. Have no fear, there's a second route you can take, and this one is just as easy too. You know that orange pipe? Yeah, just go down that, climb up to the ceiling, go through that pipe, and boom! You're on the roof. Now, again, this is one of the first galaxies you explore, so the difficulty is no surprise. I'm just kind of baffled that you can literally get this star in a matter of seconds. No other star is this facile, and feel free to check out my prediction series for Super Mario Galaxy 3, where I predict what this game could be like if it ever comes out. I also have a top 10 on the most unique galaxies in Super Mario Galaxy. Make sure to watch those, and drop a like if you enjoyed this video. Leave a comment and tell me what you think the easiest stars are in Super Mario Galaxy and why. Hop on the bandwagon and follow my Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, and Tumblr. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day.